Hello guys, welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. One of my many jobs to do was sort out the seal on the window of this Club Sport. This seal was just poking up at the end of the door here. So I've got the door card off. Whenever you go fixing one problem, you discover 500 more. These mounting points, this was barely attached. It was still attached down the bottom. And this one was completely detached. And the inside of this was covered in butyl, which I've cleaned off. It was all over the leather. It was coming around the outside. I talked about it in the other video. I thought it was like silicone, but it's worse than that. It's that black butyl. Oh, it's the most nastiest material ever. Never fix a problem with butyl, because you're not fixing it, you're bodging it if you use butyl. So what we're doing is sticking those back properly, so you don't need all that butyl in there once the problem's fixed properly. Now, why was this thing popping up is what I don't understand. It seems to sit in these little runners, and I'm guessing as the window comes up and down, it's just popped it up. But I'm wondering if the fact that the door card wasn't on properly meant it's not under enough pressure. No, that wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refit this. I'm tempted to do a bodge myself so it never goes wrong again. But my bodge would be different. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this back in. One fatal mistake is all my tools are under there. What an idiot. Right, okay, I've got some here. So let's put the seal back in, and that gives me an idea of how it goes. Or should I clean this butyl off first? Here. Horrible stuff that is. It's never going to come all off. Probably just better off leaving that. I've taken some of it off. That's why you can see my hands are pretty dirty. So it's got a slot. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And we're doing this correctly. Put a pinch on it, that does. That's it. Better tool than this for doing this. If you're going to put any butyl anywhere, I'd put it in there, so that as that window comes up, there's a bit more friction between this rubber and that piece of metal. There's no point in putting it there, but that was just to stick the door card on. That was a real bodge, that was. I think they did that in situ without even taking the door card off. So I might put a bit put a little bit of butyl. What was I saying? If you use butyl as a bodge, and I'm thinking of using it, but it's so thick and sticky, but it's not going to stop it, is it? But I hope that sits in there. Oh, I can actually test the window now. It's one good thing with these old BMWs. The window operator is in the centre console. My COVID mask. I've been wearing it for about 3 weeks. Right. Get in there. Oh, wrong key. It's the E36 key. Let's have a look at this. This looks too healthy. That could be as simple as that. Really could just be as simple as that. Something tells me though, later down the line that's going to want to come up. Mind you though, oh I see, because the door card was loose, the door card should sit over the top of that, stop it coming up. Because it was all busted, I think there was enough of a gap for this to spring up. So if I've clamped this down properly, if I get this door on and punched in properly, I don't think that's going to be able to come up. And I think I'm 99% sure that that is all I need to do to fix this problem. It's an unusual door card. It's a bit of a weak point. That is one weak point, just having those glued in, because those connections were strong. You really got to bust them off, and it just couldn't handle it, this thing. But hopefully this adhesive I've used this time will be able to handle it. I'm going to put it back and it'll be okay, and it'll be the next time that I take it off we'll find out. We'll find out if it's any good or not. So there we go. I've got to now do the same with the passenger door. And take that off. You can see everything's out. I've shown that in another video, and we'll be ready to colour the leather. Ram's coming down on Wednesday, so that's it for now. I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to leave this. I'd probably like to leave it for a long time, like overnight, even if you're not supposed to, just to fully dry. So hopefully that's a problem fixed, and that's the seal done. So let me know if you think I've done the right job. I think there's nothing wrong with the seal. I think it was coming up because the door card is broken. Let me know if that's a good assumption or not. Thank you guys. Bye for now.